What is going on, guys? I am back with part 4 on how to build this school, and in this video I plan on doing the stuff in front of the building, which includes the landscaping, the parking lot, and the driveway areas for like the buses and the vehicles. And then I'm also going to be doing the stuff behind the building, which includes the basketball court and the playground. Okay, so the blocks you're going to need for right now is going to be andesite, spruce wood, wooden pressure plate, white concrete, and podzol. Okay guys, so I went ahead and cut out the shape for the entire like front side with the driveways and the parking lot area. So this is like the outer edge. I will count the blocks. I didn't want to do this like on camera because it was just like way too many numbers to remember. So I normally do this and you guys seem to not mind it, so I'm gonna start back here. I'm at the left side of the building, so if you go to the front, then you go to the left, I'm over there, and I'm gonna look at this. I'm lined up with this pillar here, and so all of these blocks cut out here is 29 in total. So you could start right here and cut out 29, and then you could use your andesite and fill that all in. So first off, so you can keep up, cut out 29 blocks like I did here. And then after you do that, you want to turn, and then starting right here at this block, not here, starting one block over, you then want to cut out another 59. So this entire side is 60 in total. So starting right here, cut out 59, and then you should keep in mind, you could totally pause the video right now, cut all those out, and then, you know, get back to where I'm at, because obviously you're not gonna be able to cut all that out while the video's still playing. So after you cut out another 59 there, which makes it 60 in total, you then want to cut out 2 going in like that, then 1, and then you want to turn it and have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then after 9 you want to place 1 right here, then 2, and then 3. So it's going to make kind of this rounded off shape. Okay, and now from when after you cut out that 3, you want to skip over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 grass blocks, and then right here on the 10th one, you want to cut out another 3. So in total, if you were to just go ahead and cut all of this out here, it would be 11 in total. There's just 9 grass blocks in the middle. So then after you get to this block here, so you got 1 there, skip over 9, and then you want to cut out 3 after the 9, then 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to go back here. So you got 9, and then 7, 6, and then 7, and this is right, like it's like centered with that middle, like the middle of the door. So the center of these, of like the 7 blocks here, is going to be right in the middle of that door, and that is the middle point of this like entire shape. So right there in the middle, and then you want to go back in, cut out 6, 7, 9, then bring it back out 1, cut out 2, 1, 2, 3, and now this is where you want to skip over another 9 grass blocks, and then you want to just repeat the same thing that you did over there. So keep in mind, guys, totally like 100% pause the video and take your time on this. If you want to make it exactly like mine, you don't have to at all. You don't even have to make it this big. I know most of you guys don't even do this stuff around the building, so it's all up to you. You can make it however you want. You can make like a big square around the building, but I'm just trying to make it more creative, make it like a little bit more round. And yeah, I'll do this for you guys, and overall, if you want to do your own thing, then go ahead. So yeah, after you skip over those 9 blocks, then you just want to repeat the same thing that you did all the way over there. So you got 3, 2, 1, 9. This is 8, 7, 6, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you got 2 more here. And then this entire thing in total is going to be 60 all the way up until here. So starting at the 2 right here, you want to bring it out one more. Cut out 60 blocks. Stop it here. It should be lined up with that pillar, and then you could just bring it right in up until the building. Okay, I know it's a lot, but overall, you guys do not have to do this much. I am actually not going to fill it in. I just want to show you guys the shape. Now, if you do want to do all this, then just go ahead and cut out all the grass within that shape, and I would recommend using a potion of swiftness. So I'll go down. I normally use this one right here. It lasts a minute and a half, and it's 40% speed. It's the fastest one you could get, and it's the one that lasts the longest. That is plus 40%. But if you don't want to have to drink it like every minute and a half, then I would recommend using the 8-minute one, and it's only plus 20 speed. But overall, if you do want to have the exact shape that I have, then go ahead and cut out all the grass after you do it, and then fill it in with andesite. And yeah, that's really it to the big shape for the front of the building. Now we got the little parking spots on each side, and then that is it for the shapes, and then we have the landscaping. But overall, I'll go up top. You guys could get kind of an idea of what I have. Once again, it does not need to be this big, and it could be as simple as just like a big square around the building. It's all up to you. But overall, this is what it's looking like at the top. Okay guys, I just noticed I made a little mistake for the shape. So I would just go ahead, do that big shape on each side, and then as well as just stop it right here for now. And then the only problem that I was wondering, because I did this, keep in mind I added an extra block on each side because I messed up on the original build. There was all the parking spaces are 5 blocks wide, and I had one that was only 4. So I had to bring this out, one on each side, so every parking space was 5 blocks wide. So I had to kind of do this a little bit different. And now I noticed why I had a little bit of a problem. So if you were following this, then just keep in mind you could get rid of these 2 spaces here on each side. So it's just like this little middle space right here. So it's not that big of a deal. We got all the big stuff on each side. It's just this little middle space. So you then here, I'll just go ahead and redo this if you want it exactly like mine. It's not that big of a deal. It's honestly it doesn't even need to be something that's fixed, but if you do want it perfectly symmetrical, then I'll go ahead and do this for you. So if you don't want to do this part, then I'll probably just have like a time on the screen where you could just skip this. I'll probably have a time on the screen at the beginning also, so you don't have to do this. But so instead of having the 2 blocks there like we had, you want to go ahead and just start with 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's just like that side. You don't want the 2 blocks and then that. So it's starting at this 1, and then you want to carve out 9, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and now on this side, the same thing. So we got rid of the 2, and you want to start at the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I believe there should be 11 spaces in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. See, to be honest, guys, when I was shaping all this out, since I had to like redo some of the measurements, I looked back at the freaking footage, it took me 30 minutes to get this shape. Like, for some reason, because I kept messing up, and now I figured out why I was messing up is because of those 2 little spaces there. Alright, so yeah, it was just like this little middle space right here, so you could leave everything the same up until that 1 block right there, and then you just want to delete those 2 blocks that were there and redo this. So not that big of a deal, but overall I'll probably just have some times on the screen that you could just like skip the parts if you don't really care to do all of this. But yeah, yeah, it took me a while, guys. It took me a half an hour to finally figure out what the problem was. But overall, it should look like this. And now we can begin doing the shapes for the parking lot areas. And once again, I'll actually go over here and show you. I'm going to just like carve it all out first, and then I'll just count all the blocks for you, because as you can see, it's literally impossible. Maybe not impossible, but it would take me forever to memorize every single block that there's here, like that's here. So I guess I'll go up above. You guys could count the blocks if that's easier for you. So this is a shape for the parking lot, and then I'll go down here and show you exactly where to start it. And then if that's easier for you, you could just like maybe screenshot that, and then so starting right here at these 2 blocks, like these blocks of 2, you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then on the 13th block you can start cutting out all the holes and then just do the shape. So if that is easier for you, you go in 13 blocks, well you go in 12, and then on the 13th block you cut a hole, and then you can start doing this shape. Let me know if this is easier for you guys, if I just hover over this and show you exactly what the shape is. I will still be doing it the way I normally do, but if you want to, keep in mind what I said, 12 blocks, and on the 13th block you start cutting the holes. So you could pause it right here if you'd like, get that shape down, and then just match it up over there. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. And yeah, I'll go over there and cut it all out and show you guys exactly how it is, if that's easier for you. Okay guys, so I went ahead and cut out the shapes for the parking lot areas, and once again, for some reason this took me a while, and yeah, it's because I forgot about the new measurements on that now. So I finally got it, and when I was over there I told you how many blocks away, but I forgot it's a little bit different here because of the little block change. So I'm at the right side of the building. We got this shape first. So it's like the right side is lined up with these 3 blocks here. So as you can see, it's lined up. So if you start counting with these blocks, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and on the 16th block, you're going to start carving out here. And so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 4, 3, 1. And then we got 6, 5, 5, 1. And keep in mind, once you're over here, so carve out this 5, then you should have 3 spaces away from the building and the 5 that you cut out. And then you cut out another 5. And then 7, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, or my bad, 3 again. Oh my god, that probably messed you guys up. So we got 3, 3, 3, 1, 5, 5, and then 6, 1, 3, 4, 6, and then 6. Alright, so now from that side and that side, you should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spaces of grass between that side and that side. And so once you cut all this out, you then want to fill it in with spruce wood. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I know I may be going a little fast for this part, and might be really confusing for you guys. But overall, I am trying my best. This, so far, cutting out all these shapes, no joke, has taken me an hour. Like, I don't know why I kept messing up, and it's already been over an hour, and the video is probably only maybe like 10 minutes long, but I've actually already been doing this for an hour, so it's taking way longer than it should. But I'm trying my best. Sorry if I am going a little fast. I'm kind of getting a little bit impatient with this now. But that is the first shape, and then that one is like mirroring it, so it's not going to be like you just put this over there. So it's like, as you can see, that one's going in that way, that one's going in that way. So basically we have to do this one completely different. So oh yeah, over here on this side, make sure to use your wooden pressure plates and cover this all up. And then after that, I'm gonna count all of the blocks on the other side. And yeah, sorry if this is taking you guys a while, and sorry if once again it's not as clear. I hate doing this part. Like this is like, I think, the biggest build I've had on my channel. And so with all like these crazy shapes and how big they are, it's like a little overwhelming. But I'm trying my best. And yeah, let's just go ahead and try to get this done. Get it out of the way, and then after that, after we get this other shape, we're gonna do the landscaping, and then we got the like behind the building. So after we do the landscaping, then it should get easy once we get to the back of the building. Okay, so that is what that shape's looking like. We still have the parking spaces. I forgot about that, but we'll do that after we do this shape. Okay, now we got this shape. So I'm at the left side, obviously. And I'm going to start at this single block here, because that's where it's aligned, on the right side at least. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the 11th block, you then want to cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we got another 6. And then 4, 3, 1, 6, 5, 5, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, and then 7, 5, 5, 1, 5, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 6, and then 7. Okay, so once again, you then want to make sure you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spaces in between those. And yeah, alright, so after you cut all that out, once again, use your spruce wood, fill all of this in, and then use your wooden pressure plates to cover it all up. And yeah, then we could do the little parking spaces. That shouldn't be too hard. We just want to make sure that each parking space is like 4 spaces. And yeah, it should all work out. And after we do that, we got the landscaping, which shouldn't take too long, and then the back of the building. So yeah, honestly guys, I have kind of lost inspiration with building this school just because it is so big. So I just want to get it over with and get on to the next tutorial. So let's go ahead, try our best to get this all done, and then we could do that. So this is part 4. I plan on having, I don't know, maybe like 3 more parts for the interior. I have no idea, maybe 4 more parts. I don't know. I'll probably have 1 part for the layout on the first floor, then 1 part for the layout on the second floor. And then I am probably going to do all the furnishings and stuff on the second floor. So 1 video for the furnishings on the first floor, and then 1 video for the furnishings on the second floor. So probably 4 more parts to this build. And yeah, like I said, this I think is my biggest build. And why not? Let's go ahead over here and I'll show you. I originally built this style, and then I didn't really like the layout, so I decided to make a new building. And this is what it turned out to look like. There's no way I was gonna upload this. I did not like how it looked at all. But I'll show you the layout. I thought the layout turned out to be really good. So this is obviously a hallway right here. This is gonna be a classroom. This is gonna be the music room, bathroom, detention, classroom. That was gonna be like the science room, bathroom. This was going to be like the art room or something. So yeah, I had this fully laid out. I had a indoor basketball court over there, the cafeteria. But yeah, I thought the layout of this was good, but then I realized how ugly the exterior looked, and then I just went back to that building. So that is why it took me quite a while to actually get this school out. But I finally have it almost done, basically. We're getting pretty good, getting in there pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the parking spaces for the buses as well. Gotta make sure to do that. But I thought I'd just show you that and give you guys an idea of basically the type of other school design I was thinking of. That was kind of like more modern, and this was kind of like more traditional. I think this looks way better. It's just the layout I really didn't like how it turned out, but it should be fine. It gets the point across once you go inside, or it should. I actually didn't complete the interior on that because I was just like, I already took too long. I just want to hurry up and get the tutorial up. So I'm basically going to be winging the interior for this building. I did the layout on the first floor, and that's the only thing. I didn't do any furnishings, and yeah. Alright, that's enough talking. So yeah, this is what we got so far. And yeah, now we can start doing the parking spaces. Alright, now I'm going to do the parking spaces, and this should be pretty easy. So I got some white concrete. I'm going to start at the left side over here. And I'm just going to cut out right on the edge of this last block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just fill that in. Skip over 3, and then cut out another 5. And so right there is going to be 1 parking space. Now let's skip over another 3, so we got 2 here. 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, it's going to be a little bit longer than that one because we got this coming out 1. And then skip over another 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you just want to keep doing that until you basically got enough parking spaces. So right there we got 1, 2, 3, and then let's cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So now we have a parking space there, and then we're just gonna have another parking space here. If you wanted to, you could have another line here. I'm actually not going to because I didn't do that for the other one, but you could do that if you want. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parking spaces there. And now we're basically just going to match it up with the other side. So we're lined up with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fill that in. Skip over 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty simple. Alright, I think the space right there is that big. Now we gotta do this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just the same thing right on the edge of that block, keep in mind, and then just move over. Okay, I think we're good. I believe this space was that big. Or no, I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might have had that. Let me go back and check. Overall, doesn't need to be exactly like this. Let me see. We're on the left side. Yeah, I had it exactly like that. Okay, and then over here, yeah, we had 3. Over here, we had the 4. Okay, yeah, we're good. We are good. So it's exactly like the original. And so now, keep in mind, make sure you have your andesite. Did I say diorite before? I might have said diorite before. Andesite, filled all in, and then you have your parking spaces there. And then you just want to do the same thing over here. I'm not going to do it, so it's just like the same thing. You just bring it over there. And yeah, so those are the parking spaces. Very simple. Just use some white concrete to make some lines, and that's really it. You could have vehicles there if you want. I made a car dealership a while back. It's a pretty old tutorial. It's not the best, but I did make some vehicles on that. So you could just search like Beastal TV, how to make a car dealership. It probably should pop up, and you could get some ideas for some vehicles on that. I think I made 2 parts of that, so it should be in part 2, I believe. And then you guys could go ahead and put some vehicles there. Yeah, so now let's go ahead and do the landscaping. So now I did the shapes for the garden, and I'm going to start at the right side over here. So for the holes, as you can see, I'm going to be starting at the corner of this building. And then we got 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, and 3. So that is the first set right there. I'll go up above. Maybe you could pause it. And now I'm just gonna fill that in with the spruce wood after you cut all that out. So like this. Okay, and now I'm gonna cover that up with wooden pressure plates. And so then I'll go back up above. Maybe you guys could count it better after seeing the wood. It's a little bit easier to see. So I'll go up above. You could count the blocks if you'd like, if that's easier for you. So like that. Okay, and now we got the top layer. And I'm going to start at the right over here. Make sure you're in between these 2 windows here. So you should have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces in between that building and the blocks. So then you want to make sure you have 6 here. 5, 4, 4, 3, 4, and 5. And then cover that up with the wooden pressure plates. And now, after you get all that done, you then want to use your podzol. And let's just start with the easier part. So just fill all of this in at the top. And then for that bottom space, you want to cut out all the grass and then fill in the rest of the podzol. And then basically the other side is like the same exact thing. So I'll go ahead over there after I fill all this in. Okay, so I filled all that in. And then you just want to cut out all that grass at the bottom layer and fill it all in. I'll do that in a second, but let's head back over here, or head over here. And let's see, if we start at, we're at the left side, obviously, of the building. Want to make that clear. I know some of you guys get a little confused. So yeah, I'm going to be starting over here next to the stairs, basically. And I got 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 5. So it's just the same over there, except it's like, yeah, it's actually literally the exact same thing over there. And then I'll just go up above. You guys could count the blocks of the next ones. So starting from the left, we got 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I'm gonna fill all these empty spaces in with spruce wood, cover it up with wood and pressure plates, do the rest of the podzol, and then we could do all of the flowers and the bushes and stuff. That's really easy. And then after that, we could finally head on to the back, and that will be it for this part then. And guys, I'm actually going to use the potion of swiftness to get this done a lot faster, so I'll show you real quick. As you can see, look how much faster I'm moving. So when I'm actually doing my tutorials, if I do go a little fast, then make sure to use maybe like the speed potion while you're following along. So you could like, I'll be going normal speed, you guys would be going 40% faster. And maybe that's an easier way for you guys to keep up. So you'll have the potion, I won't. And then, yeah, you guys can keep up that way if I do tend to go a little fast. That's like a really good thing that you could possibly try out. I'll probably make that more clear in one of my other videos, because I know a lot of you guys probably won't even make it to this part of the video, or this part of the tutorial, because school isn't really that popular. So I'll probably make it clear in another tutorial, and so like everybody can know. So just use the potion of swiftness while following along with my tutorials, and you'll be able to keep up if I do tend to go a little fast. But yeah, I guess I'll just cut the rest of this out, cut the other side out, fill it all in with podzol, and I don't know, I guess I'll just probably fast forward all this. Okay, so I got this side done, and now I'm gonna cut this grass out, fill all this in, and then we can start doing all the flowers and the bushes. Okay guys, I basically got it done, and now I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'll just clear my inventory, and I'm gonna fill it in with oak leaves, tall grass, and then we're also gonna need some, let's see, some oak fences, and then let's go back to the flowers and stuff. And then I'm just gonna grab all the flowers, all the big ones like the rose bushes and stuff, and the lilac. I don't know how to say this still, I'll probably have to look that up. Peony or peony? I have no idea. That is a P, right? Yeah, that's a P. Okay, let's get one more. We'll grab the orange tulip. Alright, that should be good. So I'm gonna start out by doing the bushes first. So I have my oak leaves, keep in mind I'm at the right side. You guys don't have to make it exactly like mine, just randomize it. But I'm gonna put a bush right here in the corner, like this. Probably do something like that, cover up the window a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get rid of that. There we go. And then I'm gonna have another one over here. Right, wrap that around. There we go, that's good. And then one more here. I'll just do one side, you guys could do the other side on your own. Okay, that's pretty good. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is just put some oak fences everywhere. Oh, not next to the building. We don't want that. Let's put one right there. Here, here, and maybe right there. Then down, whoops, down here. So basically just randomize it, but have a pretty decent amount. Keep in mind, guys, you do not have to do this at all. It's all up to you. I'm then gonna stack 2 oak leaves on top of all these, so it makes it look like they're little trees. And then after that, we could randomize all of this with a bunch of flowers. And yeah, then that's really it for the landscaping part of the tutorial. Okay, so I went ahead and just did the bottom layer with the landscaping, and if you guys are subscribed to me, then you should already know exactly how I do my landscaping if you have seen all my other tutorials. So it's basically just a bunch of random flowers, and any space that I have left over after putting a bunch of flowers, I just fill in with tall grass. But it's looking something like this. You just want to do the same thing for the top layer, and then the same thing over there. I'm not going to do it because it is just the same thing, but I'm just giving you guys an idea of what it should look like. And yeah, so that's what we got. Now we go ahead and just head to the back of the building. Now I'm at the back of the building, and I'm going to head over here to the left side, and I got some iron bars, some stone brick slabs, and blocks of quartz. So I'm going to go right on the edge of this pillar right here. So just like right on the edge of the building. And I'm going to place 3 iron bars like that just for right now. And then a block of quartz, 3 iron bars, block of quartz, 3 iron bars, block of quartz. You should have a total of 5 blocks of quartz on this side. So just one more. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in between all the spaces is going to be 3 iron bars. Okay, and now we can, let's just go ahead and skip 3 each time for right now and place a quartz block. And I'm just gonna hurry up and do this. You guys don't have to exactly follow along. Just make sure to skip 3 blocks, place a block of quartz, skip 3 blocks, place a block of quartz, until we reach the corner of this side of the building. So I'm gonna keep going a little bit further, and it should match up. Wait, oh my bad. So it's lined up right there, and then you just want to go in 3 again up until we got 3 spaces away from there. Okay, so that is going to be like the fence line for the back of the school. So this is like just gonna block off the playground area and stuff. And now in between all the 3s, once again, just use some iron bars. Okay, so I did that. And now we want to place one more layer of iron bars on top of all the iron bars we already have. So I'm going to go around and do that. So a total of 2 layers of iron bars. And yeah, after we do that, we can move on to the next step for the fence. Okay, so I placed a total of 2 layers of iron bars, and now we want 1 more block of quartz on top of the block that we already have placed, so it is 2 in total once again. And then we will do the last block, which is the stone slab on top of the block of quartz. Okay, so now it's looking like this. And if I am going a little fast, it is pretty simple. Just 3 spaces, and then in every 3 spaces, just some blocks of quartz. Very simple. And then a stone brick slab on top of the blocks of quartz. All the way around, and then that is it for the fence. Okay, so now that is it for the fence. And the next thing left to do, I'm going to just grab a potion of swiftness so I could get this done as fast as I possibly can. But we are then going to be cutting out all the grass within the fence line. So just basically starting right here. We don't need to get right underneath the fence, but obviously if you want to, then feel free to. But I'm just going to do it right along here. And I'm just going to cut out every piece of glass, every piece of grass, every dirt block within the fence line, all the way up to the edge of the school. And yeah, then we could go ahead and start doing the basketball court and the playground area. And after we have that done, then that is it for part 4 for the tutorial. And then that is going to also be it for the entire exterior of the build. So we got the exterior of the building already done, and then we just, after we do this, we'll have the entire like landscaping and everything around the building done. And so yeah, part 5 will be the interior to the building. But once again, I'm just gonna go around, carve all this grass out, and I'll speed this up. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I have it all cleared out. Alright, so I have all the grass cut out in the back, but there is still one more thing to do in the front. This was actually a request by one of you guys, and you asked me to put a little like bus cover in the front of the building near the bus stop. So like, for example, let's say if it's raining, then the students can stand under that while they're waiting for the bus. I almost forgot about this, but I'll go ahead and do it. I have a very simple design in my head that I could hurry up and do real quick. And maybe if you guys want to change it up a little bit, then you can. I'm going to use some quartz slabs and some dark oak fences. And the bus stop, when the buses drop everybody off, is going to be right here in the middle. And then they could just walk straight up there to the inside of the building. So I'm going to have the little bus stop thing, or like cover. I guess we'll start it here and we'll bring it over 3. So we got 3 spaces in between these 2 stairs, and then we'll go over here and do the same thing. Alright, let's see. That's pretty good. And then we'll bring this up maybe like 1, 2, 3 blocks, so it's 4 in total. Alright, do the same thing over here. And then basically we'll just cover it up with the quartz slabs, and that's really it. Very simple. Yeah, I didn't really have time to think about this, so I'll just hurry up and do something for you guys. Maybe we can add a little bit more detail in a second. Let me just get all of this covered up. We could probably add a little bit more to the roof. So let me see. Okay, so yeah, the bus comes around here, drops everybody off. I think that's pretty good. Maybe you guys, if you wanted to, you can move it back a little bit. Then, let's go ahead and put maybe like 3 blocks on this side, and this side. And then, let's see, we could then add some stone brick slabs. And let's see. Oh, no, we can't. Dang it. Okay, we'll just continue to use some quartz slabs and have a shape kind of like that. Bring it all the way in. Okay. And then we'll fill in the other side, and that should really be it. Really simple. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty good idea. I just didn't really have time to actually think about it. But I guess this this kind of works, you know? It gives you guys kind of an idea of what you could do. If you want to kind of change this up a little bit, then feel free to. Maybe we could... I don't like that. I don't know. You guys could mess around with it if you want. But overall, it's just like a little cover for the rain. Once again, that was a request that I got. And yeah, I thought it was a pretty good idea. So go ahead and let all you guys know. So yeah, that's really it. So now we got the back, and we'll have the basketball court there. A little like sitting area there, a little game there, and then the playground. Alright guys, another thing that I actually forgot are the little parking spaces for the buses. And so I got some white concrete. I'm just going to go on either side of the building. I'm just going to do it on one side. So I'm on the left. And once again, I got white concrete. And each space is going to be 5 blocks wide. So starting at this edge of the building, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th block, you could place 18 white concrete blocks. So I got 1 right there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Fill all that in. So right here is going to be 1 bus parking spot, and then skip over another 5 blocks. Cut all this out. Fill it in with white concrete again. Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, so now we got another parking space, and then we're going to have another line there. Did I say lion as in the animal? Line. Wait, line. Why am I saying it so weird? Okay, and then another block here, I believe. No, we're not going to have any there. Okay, so we just have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, or 4 lines in total. And then make sure they're 18 blocks in length, and they're 5 blocks apart. Okay, and then 1 more here, and that is it for the parking spaces. I almost forgot to do that too. I even reminded myself earlier, and I still forgot. Okay, so yeah, those are the little, well, not really little, but the big parking spaces for the buses. Alright, so now I'm at the back of the building, and I have some light gray concrete and gray concrete, and I'm going to start doing the basketball court first. So I'm going to start out with the light gray concrete. I'm going to go to the right side of these stairs, all the way on the edge, and I'm going to place 2 blocks of light gray concrete right there. And then I'm just going to bring this all the way back until we reach the fence. Okay, so right there, bring this side all the way up. And this is going to be like the out of bounds area behind the basketball hoop. And then I'm going to put 1 more right along here next to the stairs. Bring it all the way until the edge of the building, I believe. Or is this still the fence? Yep, this is the edge of the building. And then we're going to have light gray concrete all in here. And then we're going to have 2 more layers on this side. So this is going to be the other out of bounds area behind this basketball hoop on this side. So fill that in, and then we can fill in all the space here. I'm going to actually use a potion of swiftness, so once again I could get it done faster. So light gray concrete filled in all the way in here. Okay, so I have that all filled in. And I actually need the shield, not the shield potion. What is this, Fortnite? The potion of swiftness again, and I need to use my gray concrete. And what am I saying, man? I'm really like hallucinating a lot right now. I've been recording for a while, so don't judge me, okay? I'm gonna be using my gray concrete just to fill in this big rectangle space here. So that is going to be the actual basketball court area. So just for right now, let's fill it all in with gray concrete, and then we'll cut out the shapes for like the 3-point line and all that. Okay, I just finished filling in the basketball court area with the gray concrete, but I just noticed a major issue with the building. So as you can see back here, we got 3 windows coming out right there, and there should actually only be 2. So this entire area should just like not even be there, and it should just come out to right there. We're not actually going to fix it, but wow, I cannot believe I messed up that bad. I am sorry, guys. Overall, it's not that big of a deal. We still got a school. The only thing we need to do is just adjust the basketball court. But wow, let's make sure something like that doesn't happen again, because that is a major mistake. So as you can see, we got 3 windows right there, and over here we only got 2, as you can see right there. So 2 windows, over there is 3. I don't know how that happened. I think the building comes out a little bit further right here in the middle. So that the whole building, it's like it's like so different. How did I mess up that badly? What in the world? Yeah, it shouldn't come out that much, but I think this part in the middle is actually thinner. Maybe. Yeah, it is. Wow. That might be a problem with the interior now. Oh, man. For the basketball court, we're going to be using white concrete. We want to make sure we have 2 spaces off here to the left, and we're going to cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so as you can see, we got plenty of space for this little spot here now. So we're gonna have to cut off 4 blocks with this gray concrete in order for it all to be symmetrical. Man, I can't believe I messed. That is the worst I've ever messed up. And like normally I would normally I record all my tutorials like back to back. Like I would record part 1, and then right after that I would record part 2. Right after that I would record part 3, and then I would just like have all the videos ready, and I'll be able to catch mistakes as I'm uploading or as I'm like editing and stuff, or like you know, like right now I would have caught it, and then I would have probably fixed it before I even uploaded anything. But man, I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna use the potion. But now recently I record part 1, and then I edit it, and then I upload it, and then I record part 2, I edit it, and then I upload it. That's what I've been recently doing. So I'm not catching mistakes until later on in the parts, like now. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. But man, I can't believe I messed up that bad. That is the worst I've ever messed up. Sorry about that, guys. Man. Overall, it still looks like a school. We'll just have to probably adjust the interior, I think, a little bit. Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, pretty sure. I think it should be out a couple more blocks, like right there, aligned with it. Man. Oh well, let's do the other 3-point line for the basketball court. So we got 2 spaces, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Let's get rid of this potion. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a second. My bad. We should have 2 here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 2, 1, 2, 3, and then just bring this all the way back 6 blocks, and that is our second 3-point line. Now I'm gonna use my white concrete, and let's see. This should be 1, 2, 3 blocks there, then 1, and then bring this all the way back, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So here, I'll cut it all out and then I'll show you. So we got this all filled in with red, and then we got 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then filled in with red. Okay. And then we got our, is that right? Pretty sure. Let's fill all this in with our white concrete. And then let's see if that's actually correct. Whoops. Okay, let's see. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that's how we want it. So that is a 3-point line, and then right here is like the other line and on the inside where everybody lines up for like the free throws and all that. And I actually think I forgot to do the free throw line on the other side. I also forgot to do the half court line. We'll do the free throw line like right here. So we got 2 spaces and then 1 more up there. That's pretty good. There we go. Let's go to this side. We'll fill all of this in with our white concrete. I can't get my mind off of how bad I messed up with the building though. Oh man, that is terrible. Yeah, let's make sure something like that never happens again. That is a really big mistake. Sorry guys, I did not expect to find that out actually. A little disappointed, but it's all good. We're gonna have 1 there, and then bring this all the way back. Sorry if you can hear a train. You'll probably hear it in a second because it gets louder and louder and louder. Okay, so let's fill all this in with red concrete. Oh wait, whoops, we gotta move this up a little bit. So it should be like right on the edge of that white concrete. Alright, there we go. Let's do the free throw line. Okay, so now we got that on each side. Okay guys, I think I'm starting to hallucinate a little bit now. This light gray concrete, I'm sorry for all these mess ups. I 100% apologize. I'm gonna try to make sure this doesn't happen again. I am pretty tired right now, so I'm kind of messing up. We just want to delete 1 block there, and then we just want to shift all of this up. So add 1 block here, remove this, add a block to every part. Man, I am really messing up. This is not good. Okay, so you just want to basically shift everything up. So move this entire line up 1 more. And then this. Sorry, I know this is confusing right now. But man, I keep messing up. I don't know what's wrong. I just want this school. I just want this school to be over with. I don't want to do it anymore. Okay. Fill that in. Actually, no, all this is going to be light gray concrete now. Okay, and then are we good? We gotta move this line all the way up here. Okay, oh, fill that in. Move this line up. This is getting a little annoying now. Okay, so we got that. Now it's good. Just delete that 1 layer there and then just shift all this over. Okay, now we should be able to have that little circle centered. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there should be 7 on this side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we just want to make sure we have it centered. So it's going to be 1 more block over. Okay, so I'll do the measurements here in a second. So it should be a circle like that. and it should be once again 7 blocks away. And then these 3 blocks are going to be lined up with these 3 blocks where the 3-point line is. And then you just want to start making this circle. So you got 3 blocks, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. So a perfect circle like that right in the middle. And then let's go ahead, carve all this out and fill it in. And then one thing I forgot at the other basketball court was a half court line. So right down the middle here. Okay. There we go. That made it look a lot better. You could also, I guess, put a little dot there. I'll keep that. Put a little dot there, right in the middle of the circle. So that is the basketball court. Keep in mind we still have the basketball hoops, but that is the court right now. Alright, so now I'm gonna do the basketball hoops. So I'm gonna go over here to the left first, and I got some cobblestone walls, red concrete, hoppers, and black stained glass panes. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here in the middle, and I want to make sure I'm on this light gray concrete, and I'm gonna place 5 cobblestone walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm gonna use my red concrete, place 1 at the top, so it should, like, the wall should align with that. So that's kind of like, it works out perfectly. It like attaches to this, and this is going to be like the backboard. So that works out perfectly. And now I'm going to use my black stained glass panes, and I'm going to place 2 on each side. And then I'm going to place a layer on top. So this entire thing is going to be the backboard. And then I'm going to use the hopper, and I'm going to place 1 here up against there, and then 1 more, so that we could just place it and hang it off right there. So that's going to be like the rim. And if you guys wanted to, I'm not going to do this because I think it looks a little too much because of how big the cobweb is. But you can have a little cobweb down there to make a net. That's completely up to you. And if you do want to do that, I would recommend maybe bringing this up 1 more so that the net isn't too low to the ground. So it's all up to you if you want to do that. I won't, but if you do, then I would recommend putting 1 more cobblestone wall on this. So just make your basketball hoop 1 block higher. So then the cobweb will be like on the same level as where this is, and then this rim will be a little bit higher. But that is 1 basketball hoop. Now I'm gonna go over here and do the same thing, and then that is going to be it for the basketball court. So 1 more basketball hoop over here, and then we can begin doing everything else. So 5 blocks in height, red concrete, 2 black stained glass panes, and then 1 layer on top of that, and then the hopper. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back here to the left hand corner. So obviously if I'm looking at the basketball court from here, I'm just gonna head right here in the corner of the building. And I decided that I am gonna fix the backside of this, so that will be the next part. Once again, I am very sorry for messing that up. It was obviously not intentional, but let's just make sure something like that doesn't happen again, because that was a really big mistake. So really all I'm going to do is bring this main wall out. So it's going to be out to like right here. So we just have to shift this entire wall out, and just got to like remove those windows. And then we have to fix the roof. That was the problem with the roof. That's why the roof wasn't center, because we didn't bring this out an extra couple blocks. So I will be fixing that. So I gotta make sure. I'm gonna have a little game right here. If you guys ever heard of, I think it's called Foursquare, and you have a ball and you got 4 squares, and it's a little game where wherever you throw the ball, if it ends up at that corner, then that person has to get it and make sure to keep it in bounds, and if it goes out of bounds, then I think you get like knocked out or whatever. So I'm gonna place, let's see, I'm 2 spaces away from the basketball court here. So once again, this is still gonna be like the out of bounds area. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of white concrete, and I'm actually gonna place 2 more, so it's 7 in total. And then I'm gonna place 6 here, so it's 7 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe I'm counting this right. Yeah. We're good. Okay. Then cut all this out and basically just make a big square. And I believe it's like every side is 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, 7 blocks all the way around. And then the middle, you could cut out these blocks right down the middle, as well as these. And so now you can fill those in with more white concrete, and you're just gonna have 4 squares like that. And once again, this game is called Foursquare, I believe. You just throw a ball, and if it bounces in that corner and the person doesn't get it, then they get knocked out, and then it's up to these 3 people. You know, I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. I know I had it at my schools. But yeah, that's a little design we could do just to fill in space so it's not empty here. And then right off to the right of that, we're going to have a little, it's not really like a sitting area. It's like not like a bench, like a stadium type thing. I can't even think of it. But yeah, instead of, obviously people aren't going to be spectating because this is just a playground, but the students can sit here and wait just in case if the court is full or whatever. So I'm going to have a little sitting area type thing there. So yeah, but we got the little 4-square game, and then we got the basketball hoops, and then we still have the little playground area, and then we are done. And then after this, I'm gonna have a part where I end up fixing the building. So once again, I am sorry for that. I was not expecting that, but it has to be fixed. In order for the interior to work out the way that I want, in order for us to fix the roof, then we need to bring this out more. So I am sorry, but I will be fixing it. And yeah, obviously if you guys don't want to fix it, then you don't need to. You could leave it, maybe just freestyle the inside however you want. But if you want it to be exactly like mine, then I will be bringing this out. But as of right now, this is what we got. Alright, now I'm going to do the sitting area, and I remember what they're called. They're called bleachers. So I'm going to start right on the edge of this game here, so this white concrete, and I'm going to skip over 5 gray blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to place a block of quartz. Keep in mind, I got blocks of quartz, red concrete, and stone brick slabs. And now I'm going to bring this back 1, 2, 3, 4 more, so it's 5 in total. And then I'm going to switch to my stone brick slabs and place 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 5 more blocks of quartz. And then I'm just going to fill all of this in. And now I'm going to make kind of like an angle or like a staircase type thing with the blocks. So we got 1 more here, then 2, then 3, and then 4. Or wait, no, not that last one. That last one's going to be covered up. So we got 2 spaces there. So it's going up 4 in total. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. Let's go to this side and do the same thing. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. And then we could fill in the entire backside. Okay, and now I had some red concrete to add some color to this. And I'm gonna fill all this in, and keep in mind, to be like more particular about the school, I guess the school colors are going to be like white and red, so that's why I'm using red here. And then we're going to place some more slabs on top of this, and then more red concrete, and then on top of that some slabs, and then 1 more layer of concrete, and then 1 more layer of slabs. And that is going to be it for the bleachers. So that's looking pretty good. And yeah, that is going to be it for the stuff here. As you can see, we got all this space behind here. And like I said, I'm going to bring this out further, so there's not going to be too much space remaining after we fix it. Let me see. I believe we're going to have maybe like 2 spaces here, and then the building's going to be coming out to here. Yeah. So overall, it should be looking like this. And now, I believe, we can head on over to the playground area, and after we have that done, then we are done with the entire backside of the building. So now for the playground area, you're going to need some coarse dirt, birch planks, dark oak planks, birch fence, birch wood slabs, dark oak wood slabs, and then clay. So I'm going to start out by making a shape with the coarse dirt, kind of like a round shape, and then on top of that is going to be the playground equipment. And I basically just did this random over there, so I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to kind of have like a round side here. I'm going to jut it out a little bit and then bring it back in. So I don't know how to explain it, kind of like a round L. I'll go ahead and do it and then show you. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but just kind of make like a little round shape with the coarse dirt, and then fill it all in, and then on top of that is going to be the playground equipment. So I'm gonna do it, and then I'll show you exactly what I got after I have it, because once again, I'm just gonna do it randomly, and if it looks good enough to me, then I'll be sure to then show you guys. So I'm gonna do it, and I'll see you guys after I get the shape done. So you could go ahead and do it too if you want, and it's just like a random circle type thing. Okay guys, so I got something like this, and I believe this should work. So this is kind of what I meant. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Here, I'm gonna bring it out a little bit off to this side. Okay, I guess that works. That should be fine. Here, let me see. Let me bring this out a little bit more, so it's a kind of more round. There we go. So this should work something like this. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but make sure you have like a little piece jutting out over there, because we're gonna have like a little staircase that comes down so you could get up and down the playground equipment. But I'm gonna fill this all in with coarse dirt now. Okay, so I filled in the shape, so I got it looking like this. And now around that, let's go ahead and get it out of the way. I'm gonna fill in clay all around that. Okay, so I went around with my clay and filled in all the remaining space, and it should look like this. Okay, I'm actually going to place a couple more coarse dirt blocks right here. So 3 more, just to round that side off a little bit. There we go, that's looking pretty good. And now I'm gonna do the swing set area. So I have some birch fences, and you see these 4 pillars, so right there, there, and there. We're going to use those to kind of just like center the swing set. So I'm going to, once again, place 1 birch fence right there on that side of that pillar, and then I'm going to place another one here. So we still should have 2 pillars, or basically 3 on that side, and then 3 right here. Okay? And now I'm going to skip over 3 blocks, place another one there as well as this side. And now I'm going to bring these all up 2 more blocks, so it's 3 in total. Okay, and now I am going to place 1 on the side of that, and then 1 more on top of that. Okay, let's go ahead and do that over here. Alright, and now for the middle, I'm gonna place 1 like that, and then 1 more on top. So we got kind of like this little arch. Okay, let's do that over here. And now I'm going to bring this all the way across and match these up. And now we can start doing the swings. So I'm going to place, starting right here, so we got 1 space. And then starting here on the second one. I'm gonna place 1, 2, 3 like that, and then I'm gonna skip over 1 and place another 3. Okay, let's go over here and do the same thing. So starting 1 space over. Okay, and now right in the middle, make sure we have 1 space in between again, and then we're going to bring this down another 3. So they should all be 1 block apart. Like every other block, there should just be 3 going down. And now we want to use our dark oak wood slabs to actually make like the swing part, the seat. So I'm gonna place 2 here, 2 next to that. We could delete that and then place another slab. So we're gonna have 3 slabs floating like that connected to these fences. And there we go. Now we got a swing. Let's do that here as well. And there we go. Now we have the swing set complete. And I think it's a pretty good design. It looks like a swing set, right? And yeah, we got that done. And now the last thing left to do is the playground equipment. Alright, now for the playground equipment, I'm probably just going to freestyle this, but at the same time, I'm going to make it look almost exactly identical to the one we have over there. It is a little bit of weird shape, so that's why I'm not going to be matching that one. So I'm going to start out with my birch planks. And you could just place this anywhere you want, but make sure it's like off to the left and kind of in the center. And I'm just going to place 2 right about there. And we'll move it over. So 2 right about there, and then 2 like right here. So 3 spaces apart. We'll move it over 1 more actually. Okay, so it's like right in the center. And now I'm going to bring this up 2 more blocks. So it's 3 in total. So we have like 2 pillars right there. And now I'm going to use some dark oak planks and cover that up with 4. And then you can fill in the space on the middle, or in the middle. And then 1 more block on each side. So this is going to be like a little tower type thing. And then I'm going to use my birch fences and just wrap it around this. We're going to keep this little space here open, so make sure just to bring 1 more in like that. And then we're going to have kind of like this little bridge coming across. So let's see. Gotta remember how exactly I did that, but I had a dark oak plank on this side as well as this side, and then I like brought it down and deleted that one. Okay, and then bring it down 1 more, but make sure you have 2 coming out, and then you can bring it back up, and then back up again. So we got a shape like that, so 1 on each side, or like 2 on each side, but 1 like a single block, and then 2 in the middle. Now I'm going to use my birch wood slabs, and I think I might have only had this 2 blocks wide, but we'll go ahead and have it 3. And I'm going to have 3 birchwood slabs like that, and then another like half a block down like that. So on the bottom of each block. So you're just gonna have like half a block in between all of these. So now we have kind of like this little bridge. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen this, but you walk across it and it kind of like shakes and stuff, and it's like wobbly and all that. That's what I was going for with this. So if you guys do know what I'm talking about, then you get the idea across. But now for this little tower, I'm actually going to use my dark oak planks, and I'm gonna cut out each corner with, or like cut out the fence in each corner. Bring this up 1, 2, 3. 3 should be good. So bring up pillars of 3 with the dark oak block. Okay, and now with our birchwood slabs, I'm just going to cover all of this up. Okay, and now I'm going to fill in this side as well as this side, but I'm not going to fill in the corner. As you can see, I left a space open over there. So from up above, it's looking like this. You should have 4 spaces on this side, and then 7 on this side. And am I able to use a full? No, I can't. So I'm going to then have more slabs right here, so 4 more there, and then basically just make a big rectangle on top of that, but make sure not to cover up the edges, as you can see. And let's fill in the middle, and then on top of this we're going to use birchwood planks. And I believe what I did was maybe just like filled in that space, and then that's basically, I think, what I did. But overall, just kind of make a unique roof, because this is like playground equipment, and I know playground equipment kind of looks a little weird. So yeah, make like a little weird roof, something like this. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. That looks pretty good. So we got this little tower, and then we got the bridge. So yeah, let's just keep moving on. Actually, I had some birchwood fences going down on the sides of the bridge like this. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And now we're just gonna bring one more out here so it matches up. And then we're gonna have like a long tower here, and then we're gonna have some stairs coming down on that side. And we might have to extend this dirt out a little bit more so that we can fit the tower. So we'll probably fix that after we place it. But I'm gonna switch back to my birchwood planks. Actually, let's go ahead and use the dark oak planks and fill in these spaces here, and we'll bring it out. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's pretty good, actually. So 4 blocks like that. Oh, bring it out one more, so it's 5. So actually, in total, if you count all of these, it should be 6, including that one. But starting right here, it's going to be 5. And then we'll bring it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that. Fill all of this in. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And let's put maybe like 2 more on this side. Okay, so something like that. Keep in mind, guys, if I am going a little fast, I'm doing this for the first time as well, because it's not exactly the same as that over there. So, yeah, I'll keep going. Let's go ahead and we're going to use some birchwood planks and put some pillars under here. Whoops, like that, and then we'll probably bring another layer out around this, but as of right now, just 2 birchwood pillars, 3 in height. Make sure there's like 1 block around them for the edge, and we'll do the same thing over here. Oh, come on, there we go. Alright, and then we'll have some more in the middle, so maybe like 3 spaces there, and then 3 spaces there, and we'll have 4 spaces, 4 spaces in the middle. Okay, so there we go. We got some pillars under there for some support. And oh yeah, let's use our coarse dirt and kind of bring this out a little bit more. So we'll just place 1 block here, 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 here. Just bring it all out about 1 more block. That's pretty good actually, right there. Okay. And then let's go ahead and use our birch fence and wrap this all the way around. And we'll stop. Here, let's bring this to about right there. We'll leave this, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces in between these two here and that entire thing there. We'll wrap this around. Okay, so we got something like that, and we're gonna have some stairs going down here, and these are going to just be 2 blocks wide, and it's going to be the same design that we've done for the bridge. Okay, and now we'll use our birchwood slabs, put it on the bottom of all the blocks, and stop it there. We'll put some birchwood fences going down. Okay, and I think that's really it. I don't think I put anything under here. Okay, so now we got the staircase, and it's perfectly where we want it. Like, it's like exactly how we wanted it. Right off that little piece that juts out right there. And then we could use our dark oak planks and cut out the corners here. And then put 3 blocks in the corners. Okay, and then for some more support in the middle, we could possibly put like maybe another block here, and then another block somewhere around here. So it's not going to be center, but it adds extra support. So something like that should be fine. Actually, let's I don't know. Let's see how this looks. I think that should be fine. We'll see. Okay, so now on top of this, we'll cover it up with birchwood slabs. Okay, so I covered that all up, and now we could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just bring it all out, and make sure not to fill in the corner here. So just wrap this all the way around, the same way that we did the other roof. Okay, so yeah, just don't fill in the corner right there. Alright, and now we can make another rectangular shape with the birchwood slabs. Fill in the middle. And then we'll use the full block. So let's hurry up and fill all this in. Okay, and then I'm going to use a full block right here, right down the middle. And yeah, we'll just wrap this all the way around, fill it all in. Let's see how that looks. That's pretty good. That works. It gets the point across. Okay. Maybe if you wanted to, you could possibly bring it up 1 more block. It's all up to you. Yeah, I'll have it like that. So now we got like some playground equipment here, looking pretty good. It's almost the same as that over there. I don't think I had this as long, but it still works. So basically, if you were to like run over here, you get up on this little staircase here, and then you got all this space. Then you could run down the bridge, go back up, and then you got like a little tower here. Maybe you could watch the basketball game as it goes on. I don't know. But I think that is it for this part. Let me make sure I did everything. Is there anything else we could add to this? I don't know. If you wanted to maybe add some more detail, you could put some fences up there. I do not know. Maybe you could put some fences right down the middle to act as little I don't know, like little beams. Yeah, I'll do that. Can I keep doing that? Who'll do it here maybe as well? I don't know. You could add this if you want. I'm not sure if this is really gonna work out. Yeah, because that's 4 blocks right there, so we can have one there. I don't know. I won't do that. But you guys could probably think of something if you do want to add more. Obviously, it's not necessary. We really don't need to add more to this. But yeah, overall, that is going to be it for the playground area and the basketball court. We got the swing set here. We got the 4 square game over there. The bleachers. Okay. Alright guys, so that is it for part 4 on how to build this school, and in part 5 I will be fixing the back of the building, so look forward to that. But overall, that is it for part 4, and if this did help you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 5. Later.
Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread, and I had